name is Erica, and today I'm going to talk about proof of financial means of support documents for study permit applications to Canada. Students applying for a study permit to Canada must prove that one can support themselves and their dependents, if any, while in Canada. Common questions asked are what kind of documents you can show as proof, whether someone else can also provide their financial support, and what is the minimum amount you need to have and show. First, the following documents can be used as proof of funds. Proof of a Canadian bank account in your name and bank statements for the past 4 months, and this applies if you had already transferred money to Canada. Or a guaranteed investment certificate, or a GIC, from a participating Canadian financial institution such as banks or credit unions. Or proof of a student or educational loan from a bank. Or your bank statements for the past 4 months from your foreign bank account. Or a bank draft that can be converted to Canadian dollars. Or proof that you had paid tuition fees and housing fees if applicable. And this could be in forms of receipts, invoices issued by your intended school in Canada. And for those who have scholarship or are in a Canadian-funded educational program, you can show any proof of funding paid from within Canada, such as transactions shown in your bank statement, where the money is deposited to, or email printed notification or confirmation of deposited money. Second, your spouse, parents, relatives, or guardians can provide financial support for your studies and stay in Canada. In addition to the example of proof of financial support documents mentioned earlier in this video, the person providing financial support will have to include a letter confirming their financial support and that they authorize showing the financial documents in your study permit application. Lastly, the minimum funds needed to support yourself as a student, as well as for any dependents coming with you, will vary depending on your situation. However, if your intended studies are in provinces and territories outside Quebec, you would have to show the amount of tuition fees. It could either be a total amount or the annual amount, plus a minimum of $10,000 per year towards your living expenses. And if you have any dependents, the additional minimum amount of living expenses for the first family member is $4,000 per year, and every additional family member following would be $3,000 per year. For example, if you and 2 family members, such as a spouse and a dependent child, want to come here in British Columbia for a year for your studies, you will need a minimum of $10,000 living expenses for you as a student, $4,000 living expenses for your accompanying spouse, $3,000 living expenses for your accompanying child, for a total of $17,000 per year on living expenses, plus your tuition fees in the total amount or per year amount, which you would have to show on your proof of means of financial documents. On the other hand, if your intended studies are in Quebec, you would have to show the amount of your tuition fees. It could either be in the total amount or the annual amount, plus a minimum of $11,000 per year towards your living expenses. If you have any dependents, the additional minimum amount of living expenses for the first family member, which is 18 years or older, is $5,100 per year. Yet if under the age of 18, it is $3,800 per year. And every additional family member following would be $5,125 per year if 18 years or older, or $1,903 per year if under the age of 18. On a final note, all the amounts mentioned are in Canadian dollars. And once again, my name is Erica, and if you have any questions, you can email me at erica@invictalaw.ca. Thank you.